Down a break late, Gauff comes back to stop Bencic into first Miami semifinal. Coco Gauff dug deep on Tuesday night, clawing her way out of a third-set deficit and into the Miami semifinals for the first time. Down a break to Bencic. And exasperated by a string of missed breakpoint chances, Gauff let out a frustrated, "So many chances." A few points later, that cry became a turning point as she broke back for 3-3 and never looked back. Miami scores, draws, order of play. That swing sparked a defiant sprint to the finish. Gauff won the last 4 games to close out a 6-3, 1-6, 6-3 victory in 2 hours and 15 minutes, beating Bencic for the 5th time in 7 meetings at the WTA Tour, driven by Mercedes-Benz level, and booking a semifinal against Karolina Muchova. "It was a tough match," Gauff said in her on-court interview. "Belinda is a tough player. Every time we play, it's a long match. It took a lot of running today, some falls, but I'm really proud of how I fought today. I think that's been a theme of the week. It felt like today my opponent, she raised her level and I was able to raise it in the third." Despite her assessment, it was Gauff who set the tone early. She came out swinging, holding to love in the opening game and striking cleanly from the baseline. The American earned the first break in the next game, using sharp net play to convert her third break point for a 2-0 lead. Her play up close to find the set, as she went a perfect 8-4-8 at the net. She also won 94% of her first serve points in the 51-minute opener that she bookended with another love hold. 1-2 go. But Bencic, whose forehand faltered early, found her stroke in the second set. She put away a forehand winner to break for 2-0, then used a backhand winner to help hold for 3-0. Ultimately, the number 12 seed cut her unforced errors from 15-7 and broke Gauff twice to take the set in less than half an hour. The decider wasn't quite one for the ages, but it will be remembered by both players for very different reasons. Gauff had to grind through a tense opening hold, saving a break point with back-to-back big first serves. It was the only break point Bencic, who finished 4 of 5, failed to convert, and it proved costly. Gauff produced the first point of the match soon after, surviving a defensive scramble before finishing with an overhead at the net. Bencic still held for 1-1, and a few games later she broke for 3-2 from 40-0 down, winning 5 straight points to draw the ire of the world number 4. In the next game came the "so many chances" moment after Gauff missed a volley. Whatever else she muttered in that self-pep talk, it worked. On the following point, she crushed a forehand winner to set up her third break point of the game. She went just 4 of 13 in terms of breakpoint chances overall, but she converted this one to level at 3-3. The second point of the match came with Gauff leading 4-3 and holding a break point. More scrambling defense, this time from the baseline, gave her a 5-3 lead and the chance to serve for the match. After taking a spill in the first point of the game, mirroring Bencic's earlier fall, Gauff climbed out of a 0-30 hole, winning 4 straight points. An ace set-up match point, and a pinpoint drop shot followed by another clean put-away sealed another gritty Gauff victory. That match point was kind of funny because yesterday, I hit really bad drop shots on some break points, Gauff said to press. I told myself I wasn't going to hit any drop shots on any important pressure points, and I did, and I'm just happy that I just did it good because I also stopped practicing them, to be honest, because I didn't want myself to go for that shot on important points. Gauff is the youngest American to reach the women's singles semifinals at the Miami Open since Serena Williams in 2024. Just how I was able to hold my nerve, Gauff said of what pleased her most. As the match got longer, I was able to serve better. I think that ace at 30 all just shows the improvement and trusting myself and making the second serve on match point. I think there's a lot of things to be proud of today. She'll look to continue that momentum in the semifinals against Muchova. History is on her side. She is 5-0 against the Czech, with 4 of those wins coming in straight sets. I definitely think that every time I play her, it's a tough match, and I expect the high level that she's going to bring, like she does every match, Gauff said. Honestly, I know we kind of know what we're going to do to each other, and it's just about who can execute it better. The Miami night pulsed with humidity and expectation, the kind that clings to your skin and tightens every breath. Under the stadium lights, the court shimmered like a stage, and two players stood at opposite ends, each carrying a different weight. One bore the calm precision of experience, the other, the electric promise of resilience. Coco Gauff had been here before, on big stages, in tense matches, in moments when the rhythm slipped just out of reach. But this night felt different. Across the net, Belinda Bencic moved with confidence, her strokes crisp and controlled, her timing almost surgical. Early in the match, it showed. Bencic struck first, breaking Gauff's serve with a blend of patience and aggression. The crowd, buzzing with anticipation, quieted just slightly as momentum tilted. Gauff, usually so fluid, seemed a half-step behind, her forehand catching too much air, her serve lacking its usual bite. A breakdown. Then another threat looming. For many players, that early stumble can grow roots, creeping into every decision, tightening muscles, clouding instincts. But Gauff is not many players. She paced the baseline, eyes fixed, mind recalibrating. There was no panic, only adjustment. Every point became a small battle, every rally a chance to rewrite the script that had begun slipping away. The turning point didn't arrive like thunder. It came quietly, a longer rally, a deeper return, a moment where Gauff held her ground instead of retreating. She began to stretch Bencic, pushing her just a little wider, just a little deeper, asking harder questions with each shot. And then crack. The break back. The crowd erupted, not just for the scoreline, but for the shift in energy. Gauff fed off it, her movement sharpening, her shots gaining weight and purpose. Where earlier there had been hesitation, now there was intent. Bencic, to her credit, didn't fade. She countered with her own brilliance, redirecting pace, finding angles that seemed invisible to everyone else. The match became a tug-of-war, momentum swinging, neither player willing to yield. But Gauff had found something deeper than rhythm. She had found belief. Down a break late in the set, she faced a familiar crossroads: accept the deficit or defy it. She chose the latter. Her serve, once shaky, began to land with authority. Her backhand, already a weapon, turned into a metronome of consistency and power. She chased every ball as if the match depended on it, because it did.